the dogs running.
Hey guys, welcome back to GCO TV. I just want to go over a few things here. I'm going to kind of start a little bit of a new series before we get into hunting season, something that I can do more often, I guess you could say. So I'm going to do just a little housekeeping stuff first. Number one, we've recently switched our sponsor for our camo. We went from Prime One, we're now with Huntworth. This is one of their hoodies, it's awesome. Really good priced, we really like them. We're excited to be working with them. So you'll be seeing more on that in the future. And it was just more of a, we felt like we were more comfortable there. Just more, you know, the contacts were a little better for us, and just worked out pretty well. We just are ready to take a new step, I guess. So this is going to be, and I'm going to have my phone because I got a few notes here. It's going to be just some things that happen in the hunting world, some positives, and, you know, maybe some negatives, some things we're voting on, things that are going to be positive for hunters. I did promise more hunting videos, which is going to happen, absolutely going to happen. We have several trips planned where we're going to video, so that's going to be coming soon. October 1st starts season here, and we're going to get out in the woods. Jake and Kobe actually went elk hunting in Colorado 2 weekends ago. Or last weekend, got up on the mountain, dumped 2 foot of snow on them. They had to bail out. If you want to read the story, go to our Facebook or our Instagram, God's Country Outdoors or GC Outdoors. Go read that. It's a real cool story. Scary. They had some issues with the snow. They were, you know, a long ways in, 6 miles in, I believe. So didn't get much video, didn't get much of anything really, just some hit and miss stuff. Got within 250 yards of an elk, but they're bow hunting, so it really didn't work out for them. So a few things I want to go over here. I've been doing some research. Got an email from the Boone and Crockett Club, and so one thing is the Great American Outdoors Act. The U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate passed the Great American Outdoors Act, the GAOA, and on August 4th, President Trump signed it into law. I don't want to get into politics, whether you like Trump or not. It's whatever. So, but if he does something good or something bad in the hunting industry, I want to talk about it. And hunters, anglers, and all those who enjoy spending time in the great outdoors have something to look forward to. It is the largest conservation achievement of the 21st century. Thanks to good lobbying and strong support from many sources, including the club, $6.5 billion will be allocated over 5 years towards repairing infrastructures. It's going to make better roads for your national forests, your public hunting areas, National Parks, Bureau of Land Management lands, and National Wildlife Refuges. That's roads, buildings, trails, utilities, everything. So that's definitely a positive. Anything like that happens for public lands is a big win. In the hunting industry, as you know, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. Hunting is not what it used to be. You have all these people out against hunting, and so anyone that's fighting for hunting rights, you have to, it's a good thing when we get a win. You have to celebrate that because they're few and far between anymore. So you gotta be excited for that. Let's see what else we got here. Highway bill wildlife crossings. I haven't really looked into this. Nearly $300 million for construction of highway wildlife crossings to reduce wildlife vehicle collisions. Always a positive for the people driving and the animals. I don't really know how that's going to work. The U.S. Senate infrastructure bill also being considered includes $250 million for wildlife crossings. The club is actively supporting both bills. Okay, so that hasn't passed, but it's moving through. Okay, chronic wasting disease here we go. This is something interesting. Chronic wasting disease is still a top priority. Surveillance, testing, managing, and response activities is imperative to better understanding this disease. The club has requested $30 million for equine, cervid, and small ruminant health within the animal and plant health inspection services for CWD activities. Specifically, the club is asking that no less than $24 million be allocated directly to state departments of wildlife. That would be awesome. We don't really have that here in southeast Oklahoma, but it is in northwest Arkansas, and it's right across the state line, up a little north. So we've been pretty lucky here so far. Not to say it won't happen, because there's always that possibility. But at this point in time, it hasn't happened. So that's a positive. I don't think there was anything else. Okay, the club has been working steadily with states and the federal government to conserve big game migratory corridors in the West. Sportsmen's Group scored a big win on corridors on April 30th, 2020, and the Department of the Interior announced $24.7 million in support for habitat conservation and big game migration corridors and winter range in the West. So another good thing. I mean, these are just if you haven't signed up for the Boone and Crockett email, it's pretty good. They give you a lot of information on what's going on in the laws and things like that to help you. The only reason I signed up for it is I was in a college class and I had to do a paper on a club or group that I would be interested in joining and what the fees were and things like that. So I went and I did some research, and the Boone and Crockett Club, I think that's what it's called, the Boone and Crockett Club came up. Report, Boone and Crockett Club, it popped up and it's free. You don't have to pay to join. You can just join it. You get newsletters. You get information on things that are going on. And I really enjoy it. Every time I get it, there's a lot of reading I can do for things. And it's just interesting stuff that you don't really, it was a long time coming, but the club finally succeeded in passing a Sportsman's Act in Congress. On March 12, 2019, President Trump signed the John D. Dingell Jr. Conservation, Management, and Recreation Act, which increases access and opportunities for hunting, fishing, and other outdoor recreational activities. Big win. I got a daughter and a son. My daughter's not really into hunting too much, but my son absolutely loves it. Loves being in the outdoors, so it's something positive for future generations. I mean, many of you are going to have kids and things like that, so it's very positive. I just wanted to kind of read some of those to y'all because it's pretty cool. And good way to keep up with things for sure going on. I'm going to try to do this at least once a week, get on here, talk about what issues might be going on. Not every week there's going to be these big issues, but there's something we can talk about every week. Do a little research, get a little more informed on something, maybe have an open discussion here, in the comments or whatever. I'd like to start a podcast again. I've done it, and I really had a lot of fun doing it. It was a blast for me. I love just talking to people, even, that are way more knowledgeable than me on certain aspects of hunting or whatever. I've talked to some pretty cool dudes, and that's what I really enjoy, so I want to get back into it. Down the road, try to figure that out, but in short term, get on this, do this. This is fun too. I like just talking about hunting and getting in here and talking. One thing, besides the camo, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we got going on. Like I said, hunting's opening up soon in Oklahoma. Dove hunting, I've been trying to get out. It's been, my son's got practicing games 4 days a week at this point, so it's just hard to get out there. I got a buddy that's wanting to go all the time, and I just can't make it happen yet. I just got a new dog. Maybe I can put her on the screen somewhere. Bloodhound, her name is Gypsy. Really starting to get her into shed hunting. That's my goal. So hopefully get some cool videos of her down the road. Get that going. She's still only 3 months old. She's a work in progress. She's still pooping in the house and things like that. So it's kind of a work in progress. But before I leave, I want to show you what I'm about to start reading. I got this in the mail not too long ago, and I'm real excited about it. I guess it was a few months ago, and I haven't got to it. It's called The Hunter's Heart. It may be backwards. I have no idea. A Hunter's Heart, Honest Essays on Blood Sport. It's just people being pretty transparent, really, on hunting and, what hunting is and how it makes them feel. I'm really looking forward to it. It's got people like, let's see here, Jimmy Carter's in here. I'm assuming that's not the President Jimmy Carter. But I seen, who wrote it? David Peterson. An introduction by Richard K. Nelson. I'm just really excited about it. It's just got, just little stories, people opening up, because a lot of people don't really know how to react when you tell them you're a hunter, and it'd be cool to know some of what best in the world say about it, you know, and their actual true feelings that you don't hear all the time about how they feel about it. So I'm gonna start that, and I'll do an update on that, man, because I'm real excited. It really wasn't that expensive. It says right here $19, so that's probably about where it was. It was written in 1996, but I did some research on best hunting books, like just information, things like that. And Steven Rinella has an article, I believe, and this was on there. This was in there. So I bought it, and I'm really excited about it. So today is Sunday night. I'm going to try to do this again before Sunday night. And maybe we can get a couple if we really get some cool stuff going on. So, guys, make sure, hunt-wise, that I'm telling you right now, this is the best app in the game. Huntwise, they're one of our sponsors, and they're awesome, absolutely awesome. Huntworth, Athens Archery. Man, I always go blank when I'm trying to talk about everybody that you know helps us along the way, because you know we don't do it by ourselves. So Huntworth, Huntwise, Athens Archery. I always do that. Maybe I'll put them on the screen or something, but I'll write them down. I'll write them down next time. I always say I will, and I never do. But this has been fun, guys. I really want to do it again. I think it's fun. I'll do some, you know, more research on some of the deeper things that I read about next time. I'll kind of dive into it a little more and kind of know a little more information. But it's pretty cool. You can sign up for it, or you could not, and you can just come here and listen to me and get me, you know, watch my videos. We could talk about it. So, till next time, guys. Thanks for watching GCO TV. Keep hunting.